Here at Victory Brewing Company, the story of 2009 had to be the story of our new fermentation tanks. The first reason being that their odyssey of fabrication, delivery, and installation took up the better part of the year, beginning in January and arriving on September the 22nd. Secondly, there is the fact that without them, you'd now be screaming at us for being out of beer. And though a talented crane operator can make them appear to fly through the air effortlessly, like the adage about flying pigs, we here know that the process was anything but effortless. But eventually, it was a tale with a happy ending that included a visit to a fairy tale castle and a $470,000 carrot cake. Here they are seen, loaded and ready to roll September 1st at the place of their manufacture in Bavaria, and as if part of that fairy tale dream, they rolled past Mad King Ludwig's Neuschwanstein Castle on their way to America. But the construction of a new fermentation room here to house these 4 tanks was not exactly smooth sailing. During a dry moment of what was a very rainy summer, the room looked like this on May the 13th. Later, with 56 pilings sunk an average of 30 feet deep each to deflect the shifting weights of the tanks that will be loaded and unloaded with 440 barrels of beer each, the room looked like this on August the 31st. Here in September, the supporting structure is shown nearing completion as the structural rings that support these tanks are secured in place. Overall, this story is more about people than it is about equipment. As a dedicated crew committed intensive effort in orchestrating and executing all elements of the project, no one put in more sweat and perhaps addressed his thirst with more Victory beer than our Director of Brewing Operations, Scott Dietrich. Confronted with each new obstacle, Scott would laugh his cynical line, "What could possibly go wrong?" And speaking of smiles, Fran DeVore of our general contractor Eastern Resources has every reason to smile here as she is holding the carrot cake she brought to us on September the 1st, the day she swung in to pick up a check for over $470,000 consumed by the project. It was a great cake, certainly worth the price once you throw in a few tanks. But here's what all the effort was about: more beer for you to enjoy. Happy New Year and new beer to you. Thanks for being such a big part of a big year.